Hey, what's going on, guys? Trust Money here. We got some pretty good stuff to talk about today. So, as you know, a little late, but I had to work today, school, all that good stuff. But as you guys know, I have departed ways from Phoenix, and I am this close to letting you guys know about who I'm going to be teaming with. Some of you guys have some very good guesses. Some are way off, but I'm still. You guys can keep asking me. I cannot say anything until it's official. It's just that's how specific and how serious this org is. So I have to literally respect their decision. As much as I want to just say it and be done with it, I gotta respect the decision. But earlier today, I asked you guys if you guys wanted an intro to coaching type video. So for anyone who feels like the actual gameplay isn't for them, they don't feel like, or they just don't think that actually just playing, constantly playing the game is for them, and they want to take a more intelligent approach, I would say. You feel like you got the brains, but you just don't have that gun skill, or you just don't have the time to put in the gun skill. Let's talk about coaching. So coaching, guys, coaching anyone can do. Literally, anyone can do it. But coaching the right way is kind of a little tricky. So, if I'm the kind of coach that is just there for motivation, I gotta make sure that that's what my team wants me there for. You cannot just go into a team saying I'm gonna coach this way and you guys are gonna do it my way and blah blah blah. Literally, the best approach is first make sure you know the game. Coaches that just go up in here, if you make a wrong call out, everyone's gonna hear it, and you could cost your team that match. If you go up into the tournament or even into the scrim and you're just yelling and you're just joking around, you cannot joke around. If anything, you can let the players joke around here and there, but as a coach, I feel that it's poor coaching etiquette to start joking around mid-game. As a coach, your job is to keep your players focused and just wanting to be in that game. And just in that 5-10 minute, however long the game is, that is how long you're supposed to be in that game. That's the only thing that should be on your mind. You should be taking notes when you can. Like I always take notes. I took some, what is it? A little while ago. I think I've showed you guys before, but I took some notes here on this map. It's just like one day, one game. I just started taking some notes. The reason I take notes is because leading up to the events, it is important, whether it's a scrim or anything, it's important to see the trend of how your players and your team is performing. So what I would suggest, as far as beginning, I would suggest just get a notebook. Get a regular piece of paper. Even if you want to use your iPhone, that's fine. Just get a little notebook paper. I know everyone has it, school, whatever. Just use one of these. See some notes. Who you guys played, so you guys can know, like, hey, we played against this team before. We didn't do so hot. So before I recognize the name, write down the names of the players, excuse me, and then actually just figure out, like, okay, we played them before. This is what they like to do, and try to capitalize on those problems. The reason being, if you don't, yes, you can remember a lot of stuff, but you're gonna be playing so many teams that you're just not gonna remember. So by the time a LAN event comes or a big tournament that you're all gonna attend, whether it's UMG, MLG, they got that one, the NJ Halo, they got so many. By the time the tournament comes around, all you have to do is take out your book. You got all the notes. Okay, this is who we're playing. This is who's here. Okay. So there's a lot that you guys have to do as a coach. But starting out, just get a notebook. Start writing some stuff down. Take notes. Take notes on every little thing. Who's there? Who's not there for practice? What types of maps do we play? Who did we play? Who shined? Who didn't do so hot? Take notes on everything. If you question it, you most likely should take notes on it. The way you should get onto a coach is first you need to figure out what type of coach you want to be. Do you want to be a coach that's super, strict and just, guys, I want you guys to do things my way? Guys, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to coach. It just depends on what your team wants. I would suggest figure out, make sure you know the game. Play a couple out. Play a long time. So you should have been playing for a very long time up to this point. If you haven't, say you just got the game today, start playing it. Play pubs. Have fun. Enjoy the game. Because once you start to get into that competitive mindset, there's really not much time. But what you can do is, play the pubs, learn the maps, try to play more of the competitive maps. Personally, if my team is not on, and say I don't want to run 8s or something, watch 8s. Hop in, watch 8s. Tell whoever's hosting, hey, I don't want to be kicked, but I want to watch it. That way, you'll be able to see the trends of what's happening. Even though if it's not your team, you can see what's the majority doing. Why are many people going this way? And why are less people going that way? Why are people doing this? Why are people using that gun? Use your mind. Write all that stuff down, and just everything will tie up. I'm telling you. It's ingredients. The more knowledge you have, knowledge doesn't hurt. Knowledge is key. Key to everything. Key to life. Key to just, succeeding, doing what you want to do, just being more an intelligent person. But get as much knowledge as you can for COD from other teams, more information from other teams, so you can bring it back to your team. Bring it, say a team scrim's coming up where you guys are practicing. Hey guys, before we start our team scrims, I figured this out. I figured out this spot. I was in 8s and I seen the team doing this little strat, or I was watching a stream, whether it's anyone's stream. Parasite, he's a big streamer. Ricky, he's a big streamer. TP, Aches, not too much, not too much anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Those big time streamers, watch them, take notes on them. It's like you're going to school. They're giving you free knowledge. It's pro knowledge. And, a lot of people say don't copy the pros. It's not the right way to do it. I highly disagree. I would say try what the pros are doing. If it doesn't work, modify it to the way that you want it to work. Modify a way it works for your team. Maybe some of the stuff that the pros are doing are too advanced for you right now. It doesn't mean that you can't do it in the future. But it's like saying pros are black belt. You are more or less like a purple belt, And like I do jiu-jitsu, so I like to compare stuff. So it goes white, blue, purple, brown, black. So say you're about a purple belt, and then you're trying black belt moves. It's not really going to work out. If you're trying what these guys already do, they've already done white, blue, purple, brown, black. Stick to your level. Practice. Do what you got to do. Whatever you got to do to modify yourself. So, once you figure out what type of coach you want to be, start hitting up the forums. Hit up the forums, hit up Twitter, hit up Sean Abner. He's a huge guy that likes to promote people. A lot of teams are starting to look for coaches. As you've seen, Optic Gaming has one. Curse LV has one. Envious has Hastro, but for some reason he hasn't been coaching behind them. And you got to remember too, guys, that a lot of teams that you hit up, a lot of teams don't like coaches. They just rather stick to that 4-man squad, and you can't take offense to that. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. So with that being said, if coach team doesn't want you, that's fine. But at the same time, it seems like coaches are trending now. Ever since Optic Gaming, they're the trend seekers. They start the trends. Optic Gaming needed a coach, so now they got a coach. Fear's gonna probably get another coach. Fear used to have what's the big dude? J. Lou. They used to have a coach. Phoenix actually is working with a new coach now. I'm happy for them. And a lot of teams are getting coaches, guys. So Fuse has a coach. So coaches are a huge advantage. I'm telling you right now, they're a humongous advantage. Look at Complexity and look at the finals of what is it? MLG Columbus, TK and Fuse. TK and Complexity. Complexity is a great team, but they had a coach. They had somebody with them the whole time. Even the best of the best wants to stay on top, so they brought that extra coach, that extra voice. To know that extra voice cannot possibly mess up a shot, but only help their chances with those extra call-outs and, keeping the team nice and chill. So it's awesome. Coaches are what's up these days in Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm telling you, this season is going to be the season with the most coaches ever on Call of Duty in the circuit. Whether it's the circuit, whether no matter really what it is, it's going to happen. So once you guys, you hit up some teams, you start playing it out. Don't go up in there guns blazing. Go up in there, start taking notes. Hey guys, let them know. Hey guys, I might be a little quiet. These first couple of matches, I need to hear what you got, what I'm working with. You can't just go up in there trying to freaking, tear up the show. You gotta go up in there. You gotta list. You gotta ease your way up in there. You gotta say, all right, who's the loudmouth up in here? Who seems like the leader up in here? Who plays good? Who's the quiet one? Usually the quiet ones usually got the most to say. Take all those notes. So when it comes to, a few days in, you guys are practicing on a regular schedule. Hey, start to express your voice. Hey guys, I've noticed this is happening. Talk to the team leader. Always interact with the team leader. You can never go wrong with the team leader. And, interact with all the players, but team leader first, because there's the one that probably brought you on. Talk to them. Hey, I've noticed the team isn't doing so well. This is what I got as far as why they're not doing well. What do you think? You might be that changing factor that brings the team from C level to B level to A level to A plus level. Believe it or not, I did the same thing when I was with Strictly Business way back when. I was nice and quiet. I had a massive notebook. I had like this Big old thing, regular school binder. Anybody could pick it up, guys. I got one. I just use it for this reason. Literally picked it up, started putting tons of notes in there. Pro team seen it and we're like, what the hell? We never seen this before. You guys do that, you're going to be smart and it's just going to come naturally. You're going to know what to do, what not to do, when to talk. You're going to kind of be like a father figure, like I said in my previous videos. You're going to become a father figure. You're going to know so much. You might be the most intelligent one on the map, but you just might not know it. You're the one that, when there's a 1v4 situation and search and destroy, you might, your player might be one, it might be 1v4, like I said. You could be that extra voice that's just like, you know what, I'm not by myself. I can do this because my coach is here to help me. The coach is there and they're going to help you. So I just want you guys to know that. So just to break it down in the more simpler terms, figure out what type of coach you want to be, whether you want to be a motivator. Listen to your team. Figure out what team works for you, what doesn't work for you. Once you figure that out, keep practicing. Take notes. You're just going to get better and better and better. And you're going to become more of the team, to the point where the team more or less revolves around you. You have the voice. You're going to end up being the person that stands behind them on that main stage, whether it's the main stage or just a regular stage, or even if you're just watching in the game online. You're going to play a humongous role and you're just going to grow. So I want you guys to know that. So I highly suggest you guys go ahead and try it out. If you never coached before, hit me up. I'll help you out. I'm really not a bad dude. Like, I talk. You can ask the followers. I talk to everyone. I love talking to you guys. Doesn't matter. Like I said, if I have one follower over 1 million, I'm gonna try to make time for everyone. I'm a fair person. I've been where you are. I've been with no followers. I've been with thousands of followers now, and it's just I love talking to people. So we're gonna be able to do just that. I go to the events. I'm going to be at UMG Philly. I will be representing my team that I cannot say yet, but I will say it. I'm very excited to announce it soon. And, everything's going to be good. If you guys have questions, let me know. And just, focus on your game, guys. Be the type of coach that you want to be and find the team that needs you the most. Don't just hop on a team to be on a team. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Hop on a team that you feel is best for you. Alright, guys? So, once again, Twitter's going to be in the bottom. Love you guys. News to come. Take care, guys.